Hello, my little Leos. This is Lily Rose, and I'm here to do your reading. If it doesn't resonate, check out your sun, moon, rising, or Venus. This is your bonus reading because I got the most likes with you guys. And I want to say thank you so much. Okay, so anyway, sorry, my cat. I'm going to do something spicy tonight, so hopefully you like spicy. I thought it'd be fun to like bonus readings to start doing spicy at the end. So we will see what is going on with you. These are timeless. I don't believe in energy anymore. Tarot cards do take anywhere from 8 months to a year from when you see them, okay? So think about whatever you want to think about, and then we will connect. Okay, let's see what's going on for Leo. How can I help them? We're coming in with making a genuine effort to show you care. So there might be a need to make a genuine effort with somebody that you care about, okay? Let me see if I can... I don't know. My lighting's pretty bad, I guess. I'm trying to get a new setup again. I'm like so picky about my setup. I just can't find the right setup. And nothing's more comfortable than my bed. My cats drive me nuts. I'm not going to lie. This cat is, I don't know what is going on. Maybe someone's cat is driving them nuts too. Choose love. You always have a choice. Make yours with love. Also, this is Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Now, this could be their energy or this could be your energy, okay? So, everyone's situation is going to be a little bit different. This is all about love, baby. Reevaluate your desires. Some of you need to maybe rethink a connection, and some of you need to go for a connection. It is important to love others deeply. So, there is this love, genuine love, right? I feel like some of you guys have been on this journey for a while. But in the end, you know, here's the thing. Like, if you don't choose love, we live in regret, right? And if you look at all these cards, it's almost like, well, this one, she's actually like going towards the sun. So you might be going towards your divine masculine, or this is the divine masculine pulling the divine in, okay? I'm not going to read these in order. I'm just going to read these. These are just like oracles. This is going to be an oracle portion, and then we'll do the tarot, and then we'll do that funky funk. Okay. But you see how she's like staring at him, and he's got these crazy ass wings. He could have been peacocking, and I do mean masculine when I say he, right? And then, you know, you got these two people in the background where like they're not paying attention to nobody. They're in straight bliss. So there is a huge like love connection going on here, which obviously you guys are probably here for, right? And everything's always about balance, right? We have to balance the scales, okay? We have to tame our emotions. I suck at that. Like, I'm not great at it. I'm like a giver. I'm like, can I just give and give and give? And that's a lesson I've had to learn. You know, we all have to, there might be some sort of traveling. Someone could be getting pregnant. But this is like happily in love, like the honeymoon phase, well-being, and then you got prosperity at the bottom of the deck. Your time has come. Calm down. Financial success. So if some of you guys are worrying about money, that is going to come to an end. Sorry, these are new cards, so I'm still learning them. But don't worry about money. You'll be surprised. Just keep positive thinking. Keep calling in. Like, go to bed with like, you know, I'm going to receive, you know, all those affirmation videos. I do it now. You know, I'm totally about affirmation. Be careful what you wish for, understanding your understanding of actions. So there is getting this feeling of like, maybe like, it's, for some of you, it's exactly the person you think it's going to be, right? But for some of you, I think there's a person that is going to be more than what you expected. Okay. And then for those of you like are feeling this insane chemistry and love, right? Like a pull, you feel a pull, right? There's a reason the divine is taking you away from this person, okay? Everything's a lesson, okay? But we got travel. In this deck, it's you need to take a break. You're protected. Travel will bring you the answers that you seek. So maybe there's a need. You guys are going to travel together, but there's also a need for you to go off, figure out, like maybe you need some time to yourself, to figure out what you want, okay? Oh my God, it's raining, and my cat, he's like wild. Like his name is Apollo, but I think he's an Aries. He drives me. I love Aries. Don't take this wrong, but they are wild little animals. They are wild creatures. It's their first life. They're like, what? Oh my God, I want to punch them. I'm not gonna punch my cat, but I do kind of want to punch my cat. Okay. An event has very happy outcome. Happiness is up to you. Good news arrives. I feel like for some of you, if you haven't expressed how you feel, I'm not going to tell you what to do, but depending on where you sit, right, for the masculine and feminine and how the situation went, there is a need to express how you feel here. It's time. We're in retrograde. I never say like jump, right, when it's in retrograde, but it's okay to like take a step, right? An addiction is out of control. Get help. Consider healthy eating and exercise. You're nearly there. So you may have some sort of, okay, and it's with reevaluate your desires. What makes you happy, right? What makes you happy? That's going to draw you closer to your divine, right? Your divine counterpart, your divine people, your soul people. The more you figure out what brings you happiness, the better. So I'm going to pull, I want to see what energy you're in, and then I'm going to see what energy your partner is in. Okay. And this can also maybe give you some insight on what you need help with. But there's a need to really care about yourself and your well-being, Leo, right? But you may have a couple options here, and maybe you need to rethink one of them. I'm not sure. That's for somebody, some of you. Okay, if it's I don't channel toxicity, abusive behavior. If it's unhealthy, it's not for you. You deserve better. If you're crying and you're unhappy and you're with somebody, you might as well be alone and unhappy, because then you don't have to worry about somebody else's needs and issues and all that shit. You know what I mean? Okay, Leo. Sorry, Leo. I just had to put that out there. We need to make sure that, we're being treated properly here. Let's see. Yo, the cheetah and the zebra. Oh, that's actually kind of cool. And they're the tiger. Oh, they have some sort of conflict. So there could be some sort of conflict going on here. But I'm still learning this deck. I have hundreds of decks. I've really just lost control. Okay, rigid thinking, following orders, temper, blame game, gossiping, thoughtful decisions. So there's a need to decide, like, do you want positive people or do you want negative people? Do you want a positive relationship or do you want a toxic relationship? You can choose. This is your life, right? But there is time for you to go and go to the lake, go somewhere and sit with yourself and really ask yourself if you're happy. Some of you may need to leave a situation because we've got another person, a soulmate that could treat you very, very well in the way you deserve, waiting for you, right? We got action, masculine energy, achievement, reconnect to self, achieve anything. You can do anything. This is masculine energy. You might be sitting in your masculine energy and getting your power back. Okay. And then you have fire, creative, visionary. Yeah, you're passionate. You're fashion forward. You're young at heart. Like, you have goals. You're ambitious. Leos get what they want when they want it, right? And don't make it like, I'm not sure if this is you or the other person's energy, but there's a need to remember that, like, just because we want it, is it good for us, right? Doesn't mean if it's not healthy, it's not for us. They're coming in with tiger energy, which is also masculine energy. Ease into the darkness, feminine. Oh no, this is the feminine energy. Okay, so we got feminine over here and masculine over here. I'm gonna do a 9-card spread though. So this is gonna be a long reading, guys. Buckle up, because tell me in the comments if you don't want me to do this long of a reading. I won't. I just really wanted to have fun because I appreciate you guys. You guys have been liking a lot. This is attraction, sexy, go getting, mother jamma. This person will draw you in, or you are drawing them in. There is something could happen to do with the moon, so some sort of moon cycle. Okay. Let's see. What does Leo need to know? How can I help them? How can I guide them? What do they need to know? This is like what I used to do back in the day, these kind of readings. I don't do these anymore. I don't have that kind of time. And I'm also like 10 years older. Okay. What is going on for Leo? How can I help them? How can I guide them for the go? What do they need to know? Leo, how can I help them? What's going to happen? What's going on? What's coming in? What has to do with love, money, whatever they are interested in, the energy that I'm connecting with, Father God, what do they need to know? Okay, you're coming in with the Six of Cups. Nostalgia, past, you know, childhood wounds, letting go of, you know, people that maybe we had soul ties to, but we don't need to be connected to them anymore, right? But there could be some nostalgia with this person that's coming in, okay? Ace of Wands. So there's that passion. Queen of Swords, having your boundaries up, knowing your worth, right? Put these up a little bit higher. Okay, let's keep going. What's going on? How can I help them? How can I guide them? What do they need to know? Leo, how can I help them? How can I guide them? You got Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. So you could be dealing with an Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. This could be an ex as well. Or you could just be going into your Empress, where you're getting into your Divine Feminine, and you're like leveling up, and you're actually like standing up for yourself. You're protecting yourself. You're not putting up with no shit anymore, because you know your worth. Wheel of Fortune. I don't read reversals. If I remember that they're reversed, but unless I'm in a private reading, I'm not doing that in a general, because they can get way too out there, and I talk a lot as it is. Damn, you got an ace upon an ace. I feel like there's missed opportunity. Maybe something was passed up from the past. Maybe there was this, somebody didn't take the cup, like it's the Four Cups, so we're sitting with the Four Cups, right? Two of Swords, Six of Wands, everything is reversed. That means there is a lack of, there is a little bit of imbalance, okay? Okay, one more. One more, please. Okay. Oh, fuck. Two of Cups. Damn, that's how we're going to end it with the Strength. Hell yeah. And the Sun. Oh, my God. And the Magician. Yeah. If that doesn't say it all, I don't know what does. You're going to be super powerful this month. There is shit on fire. There is truth coming out. There is clarity. There are things changing in your favor. There could be definitely someone from the past here. I don't know why, but I'm feeling I'm going to pull these real quick. I don't know why I'm being drawn to pull these, but I am. Leo. What does Leo need to know? Leo. Ooh, we got the privileged lady. So again, we got, you are the privileged lady. It doesn't matter if you're masculine or feminine. It doesn't matter. Okay, there could be something to do with law. Some of you could have went through a divorce. Like I said, that is that, you know, sometimes this is one that's been through battle. She's been through divorce. And I mean she by feminine energy, okay? One more. One more. One more. Two more. Just one. Yeah, some of you are definitely going through some legal shit. There's a pathway. There's a new pathway. Okay, and it's clear. And it's up to you to decide who you want to bring on that pathway. Like I said, there is choices going on here. There got adjudication coming in here. Some of you guys, there is somebody that you can get married to. There are some of you guys that are getting divorced, okay? Some of you guys could be coming into some sort of money. We will see what goes on with the tarot. Or some sort of inheritance. And some of you guys are married to this person, okay? It's not going to be for everybody. I'm going to pull these down because I'm going to do some clarifiers. Let's see. I thought I wanted to do a deck, but I changed my mind. I don't want to do that deck. Okay, what deck do I want to use? Yeah, I guess so. I was going to do the love cards, but I think I might do a little mini spread at the end. I'm doing these. Okay. I love this deck. I don't know why. I connect with this deck. I can't believe you guys have the Strength and the Sun. That is insane. That is your energy, right? And they're very powerful cards. I mean, the Sun is the Divine masculine, right? What's going on with the Six of Cups? Six of Cups for Leo. What do they need to know? Six of Cups for Leo. Yeah, Three of Swords. Let's pull one more. We can't just leave that shit like that. King of Pentacles. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. This person could have broke your heart. Okay? Or you could have broke their heart, right? We're going to bring this both ways, okay? This could be your energy. This could be their energy. The Two of Wands. There was a choice here. Someone's choosing to pick the wand. You got a lot of passion here. There could have been a three-way situation. Or this person could have just been dealing with their own shit. Maybe their own addictions or their own, like, you know, people pleaser or something like that. Yeah, I got the threes again. But this is working together. Starting a new passion and beginning. You might be starting some sort of new job, some sort of creative. Maybe you're a creative writer. You're doing some sort of creative artwork or something like that. And you could be collaborating. Maybe you're traveling for that. Traveling for work. But it does look like there's a choice to be made. And there is this like collaboration. And you're grabbing this passion and new beginning. And you're going to start working together. This is also like soul family to me as well. Like coming together as soul family. Okay, what's going on with this Queen of Swords? Queen of Swords, please. To what I say. There's going to be a choice. Some of you guys need to make sure, yeah, look, there's the Page of Wands. Someone's watching you or you're watching them. There's going to be a need to take off the blindfold. Okay, so make sure we're keeping our boundaries up, right? We need to make sure we're looking at things, right? Yeah, I know that Leos, you're very passionate, you know, and I honestly, I love to just jump. I love to live in fairy tale land, so I like to just jump into shit. Yeah, look at Nine of Cups with the Knight of Swords. Someone's coming in to communicate. They could have a drinking problem, honestly. Or like overly emotional or not being able to balance your emotions. Like you got the Ten of Swords. You could have ended something with this person. Some of you guys might have a couple people coming back from the past here. Aries, Libra, Sagittarius. Doesn't have to be. You guys, it's a general, so take what resonates. But people, if we're the Empress and the Emperor, right? We can carry all signs. We can come in. I can come in. I'm a Pisces, but I can come in as a Queen of Wands or whatever the hell I want to come into because I'm the Empress. Because I've done the rework. I don't let negativity in. I am the receiver. And that's what you have to say to yourself. You are the receiver. Yeah, you're definitely working here on something. Some sort of project. Yeah, taking some time out. At night. Page of Cups. Oh, you could be really thinking at night. Or like doing work or writing something at night. Like I said, you're doing something creative here. Like maybe writing a book. So this is another thing about me. I'm an intuitive reader, okay? And if I say something and it doesn't have to do with the cards, don't worry about it. It's just for somebody, okay? Again, there's like some sort of writing at night or like meditating at night or working at night. But it's going to change. Something's going to change. You're going to get, the Wheel of Fortune is going to change in your favor. I feel like there's some sort of evolving or something. What's one more on this? One more. Yeah. Oh, I definitely see this is like communication or like clarity or getting enlightenment or writing things down. Oh, maybe you're writing a letter or a text message or something and you're not sending it. Or this is this person, like you got two aces of swords. What's going on with Ace of Swords right there? Three of Wands. Damn, these cards are flipping out. Look at all these wands. Yeah, I definitely feel like you might have your guard. Look, you got I saw him twice, the Knight of Wands. Aries, Libra, Sagittarius, right? But this is energy that's coming in, super passionate. You got Three of Wands, which is, this person is waiting for their ships to come in. You might be waiting for clarity, or you might be waiting for some sort of adjudication or to come through, some sort of court paperwork or something like that. Maybe you're working on paperwork or something like that. Like I said, some of you are getting a divorce. For some of you, you have your guard up against this person. Maybe your boundaries. Maybe you're defensive because they were cold, but you do want clarity. Aries, Gemini, Libra. What's going on with the Two of Swords? Oh, you do have the Two of Swords twice. Yeah. Okay. You guys might even have... Okay, the Hierophant. This is like... Okay, so this is like going to someone for spiritual advice. This is seeking spiritual advice. This is also higher learning. Okay, taking off the blindfold and choose love, right? Maybe not, maybe you're overthinking things or they're overthinking everything. Yeah, definitely thinking. And then you got the Knight of Pentacles, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. So you got two kings here. Doesn't matter if you're masculine, feminine, it's just energy. But this person's been thinking about you. Maybe thinking about marriage and getting clarity on that. You got two twos above each other. One more on this eight of Pentacle. What I say? Balance. Oh, damn. Balance and High Priestess. Ooh, spiritually divine. Holy Lord Almighty. You guys might be learning something about spirituality, taking off the blindfolds. You're talking to spirit. Some of you are like connecting with spirit. Higher learning. Evolving. Listen to your intuition. Taking off the blindfold. Making a decision. Don't rush into anything, okay? Yeah, it's definitely, yeah, like as I say that, don't rush into anything. Be careful, right? I mean, I do feel that there is somebody that, you know, we need to watch out for. But then again, I feel like we always need to give people grace and hear them out. It doesn't mean that you have to take them back. Two of Pentacles again. With the Six of Wands. There's success here. Success in like a balance, needing to balance your love life with your work life. But also, can you see this? You cannot. That's great. Let's move those up here. Sorry, I tried to turn the thing the other way, but it didn't quite work out for me. And I got a mess going on, I know. But you know what? As long as you can see it, I'm happy. Okay, so this is also about decisions, choices, balancing things out. You could have two jobs and you're trying to balance them out. You're going to have success there. That's just going to take time. You're going to have to balance that. And for some of you, you're really just going to have to choose between two people. If you're dating, you do have multiple options, that's for sure. The Magician and the Hangman. Wow. I feel like this beginning is like boring. Like maybe the next, I don't even know. Because I don't know where you're at in this energy. Everyone could be different. But like there's like this stagnant energy, like where you're in the void. And then you're like, boom. Shit starts cracking off. There's communication. There's enlightenment. And then there's balance and intuition and like being opened up. I don't know, some of you guys are about to like go through some sort of spiritual awakening, or you're coming out of a spiritual awakening and higher learning. And you've got all the tools you need to make this decision. You're the Magician. You can do and have whatever you want, right? Not whatever you want. The divine has to approve, obviously. Look at, who's that? The Emperor. Like I said. So we might be dealing with an Emperor. Okay. That's having major anxiety, insecurities, could have ego issues going on, right? Needing to close out karmic cycles, or this is your energy. But there's an attraction here. They could be intimidated by you. Okay? You definitely need clarity from them, and they need clarity from you. There definitely needs to be communication. This is Aries, right? I'm sorry, I really don't say signs because I believe that we all have signs and we can all, you know, oh my God, the world, there's going to be a completion of a cycle. Then you got the Nine of Wands. There could have been the wounded warrior coming back from a battle. You guys could have like learned karmic lessons with each other while in separation. Maybe you both got out of a divorce or a long-term connection. And this person could be on the internet or across the world. This Emperor is coming to offer you, so they're scared to death. They're overthinking everything. Or this is you. But you have the strength to get through this. You have the strength to say your feelings. You can do it. You can do it. Okay? What's going on with the Two of Cups in the world? Two of Cups in the world. And this is, look at 9 of Wands and the 10 of Wands. This is a hard burden to carry. It is time to let it go, right? It is time to release it. And I'm not sure if this is you or them, but there's going to be communication. It's time to lay these burdens down because it's time to receive, right? Oh, I'm going to have to pull. Before I pull on these, I need to pull on these. Okay. I want to see what's going on with this Emperor. Who is this Emperor? I'm going to pull on these 3 people. Actually, oh yeah, I want to pull on this Emperor. Who is this Emperor? What's going on with this Emperor? Please, Emperor. I am sorry. You guys could be manifesting each other. Oh, there could have been some sort of blocked obstacles. Ex-lover. Someone did something here. Relationship connection. I feel like this might be one person, but we'll pull one on the regrets. Grass is greener. For some of you, this person could have thought the grass was greener on the other side. Who's this? Oh shit, twin flame. Some of you in twin flame connection. I'm a twin flame reader. If you don't believe in that, leave it alone. I wasn't a twin flame reader now, or yet before. I am now. There's nothing I can do about it. That's just the way it is now. But if you don't believe in it, it's just a high vibrational soulmate for you. Their energy is still here, right? And for some of you, you're about to meet this person. You might meet them at some sort of event. If you haven't met this person and you're not feeling the pull, like pull, you're going to meet him. And you're going to meet him at an event. And there's going to be there's like this passionate beginning, but then there's going to be a separation. And you're going to have a journey. And this is going to be a wild ass journey. But there's a divine connection here. If you're already in that energy, give me one more about this twin flame connection. One more about this. Oh, I just saw that sex card. Oh my God. It could be a friend. You could be just friends right now. They want to do honest. They want to give you honesty. Or this is your energy. Okay. Let's pull the Strength and the Sun. Damn. What a way to end a reading. I have to say. I'm not going to lie. Let's go with the Strength card. 9 of Wands. Laying down those burdens. Doing the work. Right? It's been a hell of a journey. Release it to the divine. Okay? If you're the one in regret and you're the one that, needs to apologize, you're the one that needs to go and make that move. Release the regret. What's the worst thing someone could say to you? I don't feel the same. Okay. Then guess what? You go back to working by yourself. Right? Rejection sucks, but guess what? Rejection is a learning lesson. And what are you going to do? Live with regret? No thanks. Yeah. 7 of Coins. This is a burden. This is weighing you down. And look, you got the 8 of Cups. There's definitely something you need to walk away from. And I'm not sure if this is a physical thing or like a mental thing. Or emotional, I'm sorry. And the 9 of Swords. Communication. Aries, there is Sagittarius. And then the 9 of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Not sleeping. You've already put work into this. It's also about taming the beast. Especially with that twin flame vibe. You gotta tame that beast. That is for real. What's going on with the Sun card? The 9 of Swords had to come out, didn't it? Sure did. 9 of Swords, please. The High Priestess. You're connected. Look at 8 of Cups again. Leaving something behind to go to something. Toxicity. Maybe leaving something codependent. Overthinking. You're going to get clarity here. All right, I'm going to move these and we're going to start a whole nother mamma jamma. I will deal with all of these later. Because I love you, so I won't even worry about it. I'm just going to throw them together and say la vie on to another reading. I would hate, oh my God, it would be like pulling teeth to have you sit there and watch me do that. Oh yeah, I got this deck. I want to pull it. I'm going to pull some of these. I was pulled to pull these. Was it this deck or was this deck? Was this deck? Oh no, I'm not pulling those. I'm sorry. Now that I saw the twin flame, I seen this very spiritual. I'm pulling these ones. This is my little spiritual deck. So we are going to pull these. Leo. First, I'm going to pull a couple of these. All right. This is what it is. Oh, oh my God. No fucking way. What a trip. Look at that. 10 of wands, 5 of wands, 7 of wands, 4 of wands. Look at this burden. Wow, that is, you are on fire. You may have had a Kundalini awakening. This person could have opened up your heart chakra. Okay. Wow. I've never seen that before. Sometimes, now that I'm back to chakra readings, sometimes I see things in readings and I'm like, I've never seen that before. That is insane. Absolutely insane. 5 of wands is conflict, but it's also having multiple people want your attention, right? This is about protecting, standing up, and this is about family love, coming together. There is a diamond in the rough, right? And the 10 of wands is like, you need to let those burdens go. Please don't give up on me. I'm trying to change, but it takes time. Okay. I'll look at 4-5. I don't feel deserving, and it's affecting my level of abundance and of openness. Yes, someone's struggling, for sure. Especially with that 5 of wands. Maybe they just don't feel good enough. And this is conflict within themselves, or this is with you. Don't do that to yourself. Are you alive? Are you breathing? Then you're a miracle. Okay. You think I'm not listening to you, but I am. I hear everything you say and even replay our conversations in my head. So for the person I'm connecting with right now, this is definitely someone from the past, okay? And it's been a journey. I'm not going to give up. I'm not going to give in to fear. I know fear is only illusion. Exactly. Fear is illusion. Fear is the devil, right? The fear is not what force can be important. We have force right there, obviously, but that is lower vibrational crap. You go for it. It doesn't work. Then you have no regret, right? You work through that because that was a lesson. Our union energy needs clearing. Repeat this 11x and slow, deep breaths. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. I love you. I'm grateful for you. Okay. I think that there's a need to be grateful of meeting this person, even if they don't come back, but you need to release it. Or this is you, and you need to be grateful for this person. You need to go take a step forward. Okay. I'm not going to tell you which one you are because it's general. When our conversations are lighthearted, but I say listen to your intuition, because if it's not time for you to do it, don't do it. When our conversations are lighthearted and playful, it is easy. It eases the tension sometimes than when we talk. So there's like a need to like not be like super serious or like, just kind of dive in a little bit at a time. I'm beginning to focus on my mission, and our connection is part of that. Again, someone could be into music. This could be like a same-sex connection for some of you. Some of you, this person could have gray hair. Music could be important. Time is of the essence. There's divine timing. Mirrors. You're projecting your own fears and limitations onto me. Go within to understand that you are seeing yourself, not me. There you go. Right? There's that mirroring going on. What's at the bottom of the deck? We incarnate together to clear specific patterns from our ancestral bloodlines. Okay, so I've been really thinking about this lately, like getting rid of like basically like curses, like like generational curses, which is like, let's say abandonment wounds and shit like that. We don't want to give that to our kids, right? We don't want to send that down the generational line, right? That doesn't sound fun. Okay, now we're gonna get a little freaky. Let's see, Leo's person. What do we need to know about Leo's person and what they're thinking? You're going to have to listen to your own intuition. You got the Temperance card. So there's definitely a need to gain balance. The divine separates us so that we can figure out, is this for us, right? I'm just going to pull one more. That's it right there. Okay. I'm going to pull this deck. Where'd it go? I'm just going to pull these and then I'm going to read them all. Okay. This is definitely dirty. And then I think I'm going to do some charms for you guys and then we're going to end that reading. And do a couple more. Oh, I love those cards. Where are those? Okay. I am going to pull those. I love these cards. I made them and I just love them. I don't know why. Maybe because I made them. I don't know. Maybe I'm a little egotistical, huh? I'm just kidding. I just love her. I love making cards. I cannot wait to put up my my cards that I made. I've made 3 decks so far and it's really, really difficult, but I cannot wait to get them out one day. Okay. What does Leo need to know? How can I help them? How can I guide them? Father God, what do they need to know? A couple more. There's 2. Get those 2 out. Okay, one more. That's what it is. Okay, I'm going to read the bottom. Looking at memories, which is exactly what we came into the reading with, right? That's exactly what Six of Cups, nostalgia, right? Okay. These are a little dirty, I'm not going to lie, so be prepared. If you don't want to like dirty, don't watch this part. Okay. Clawed head. Likes to have sex with their clothes on or may rather have sex in the dark. So someone might like to take their time, be working up to it. Some may be a little insecure about their body. Prefers to have sex in a committed relationship with someone they love. Yeah, they're a committal person. They don't like one-night stands. Like sex in the unusual spots, chairs, countertops, floors, patio, coffee table, and wherever the hell you want to do that at. Fantasizes or actually wants to have sex with you in public or may want to get caught too. Oh, Lord. We got some hot ass energy. I'm telling you, with all those wands. Oh, my Lord. And there's all about balance. Tame that beast. Tame that lion, right? Because we never want to... How do I say this? You have to put yourself first. If you get a little obsessed, you got to pull back and give to yourself a little bit. Not saying that you are, but this can be both energies. This looks very hot and heavy. Likes to do it in doggy style in front of or behind the counter. Yeah. Butt fester. This person's a butt fetish. They have a butt fetish. You help me heal my past sexual trauma. Okay. So there could be some 5D stuff going on right there. Stop winning. I'm going to put, stop whining. I'm going to put it in your mouth. So someone wants you to just quit complaining. Oh my God. How do we go to like that kind of reading to this kind of reading? You're my favorite midnight snack. So they are thinking about you at night. You are thinking about them. Making you angry turns me on. Just playing, baby. Oh my God. Is this twin flame? Yes, it is. Damn. There's like 90 cards in that. And this is one of the cards. Okay, the thought of us being twin flame turns me on. Yeah, some of you are definitely going to be going in the 5D here, okay? It's deeper than you think. Yeah, I think some of you don't even think that this person cares about you. Okay, I'm not sure if you know, if you feel them, if you're having dreams about them, if you're feeling pulls, if like you're feeling spiritual, you're probably having a really special soulmate connection. You got to release it, right? Depending on who you are, right? I'm not sure who needs to go communicating your connection, but fantasizing about you, yeah, there's a lot of fantasy going on. I'm ascending, so this person's learning how to heal themselves, and you've helped them in some sort of way. They are a single parent. There was a third party, but that could have been work, addiction. Uh, that could have been person, right? Ex. They were probably, some of them probably could have been not over their ex. I'm ready to fight for this connection. Yeah. They don't want to give up on it. Signs and synchronicities, like I said, 5D. You're mine and I'm yours. Which is, to me, that to me, sorry to move my chair, is divine masculine, divine feminine, sun and moon, okay? Okay, 5 might be important, which 5 is conflict. So there could have been some sort of conflict, okay? We have the little seal. So some of you could like to go to the zoo. Maybe you guys will go to the zoo together, or your water baby. You got the avocado. They may like avocado. You got alcohol. You guys might be drinking together. You got the 6. Oh my God, the 6 of freaking hearts, which is the freaking, oh my God, you guys, which is the soulmate connection. You've got this, the moon, the wheel of fortune, the world card, and the freaking, what is this? The lovers. No, the devil. Oh God, there's some sexual attraction here. I do feel like you look at each other as a star. Okay, I do think you think each other sweet. You could have religious beliefs. You could have the same religious beliefs, or there is a difference in religious beliefs. You got a tricky here. You might be spending Thanksgiving with this person. You've got an I and an F, so their name might be Fanny. They may like your Fanny. Oh my God, they want to be in you. Oh my God, why did I just say that? Okay, again, you got 3 stars. So you guys might be in the public, like the public eye. You are their unicorn. They are your unicorn, okay? They could like to get dressed up. And like I said, they could like fruit, or they, want to play with strawberries. Leo, this is your bonus reading. I wish you nothing but the best, and God bless.